Okay, now it's working. Hello. Um, Tonight I will be showing you my porcelain jar of broken things. I just call it a jar because I don't really know what else to call it really, but it looks like this. The lid just kind of comes off. It's also part music box. I love music boxes, and this was a Christmas present for my grandma, who I call Benoit. Uh, so it has some writing on the top of it, and then it's just kind of got these flower details around it. And on the top it says, "A promise, a wish." So just so you can see what the lid looks like. And the little wind up bit is on the other side. So you can just play this real quick. It's already playing a little tune. This is my favorite nap time song. So I did wind it up a bit. It's my fault. But we get the point. Plays music. Plays music. So I have some items on the inside, and it did used to be full. Um, More full of things, but some of the things did actually get fixed, including an old anime figure of mine. And there was a little Totoro figure, but I have that up on my shelf, that's the thing I'm looking at. So it's still playing. Um, I'll just kind of show you the little things that are in here. It's slowing now. So I have a little bow. You can see the glue on this side. This is the front of it. This went to one of my dolls, one that I got from my grandmother, my Benoit. And it's just kind of here because it needs to be glued. Yep. Sorry if that was annoying. I have some charms in here that actually, these are not broken, but they're My Melody and uh, My Sweet Panini Piano. I know her actual name. It's funny. So I have a little hair clip in here, and it goes to this. Dude, Hot Topic jewelry is so ass. Um, Oops. Just got a thing saying my battery's low. It is, that's why I'm gonna try and make this video quick. Yeah, Hot Topic jewelry is ass. Because it just won't, like, the stuff pops off all the time. So the little Gigi head went on here. I was trying to search for it, but I can't currently find it. I have a bracelet that my mother gave me, like a gold bracelet, or I think it's like gold plated. Really pretty bracelet. It broke in half. I broke it in half. I don't know how that happened. I didn't tell her. Um, this does not, like, actually, it's not supposed to do that. Only this part is supposed to be detachable, so you can, like, put it in here and it fits in like that, but this side just broke. So, but it is really a beautiful bracelet. It has these, like, blue and white crystals, and there's some stars kind of engraved in there. Really beautiful. I did not tell her. I don't know what she would say if I told her. Um, but the day to find out is still waiting, so let's keep it that way. Here's a little GG piece that went onto the hair clip. It's actually quite heavy. It's red on the other side. This feels like a quality piece. It's just that the glue, whatever glue that they use, it's bad. Um, but I'm just gonna put this in my hair because it only really sticks in when the heavy part isn't on there. Otherwise, I'll just slip off my hair because my hair is too slippery or something. I have some tiny roses, and these roses go onto a doll. I actually ripped them off myself. I have a problem, or I used to because I don't do this anymore, but it lasted a long time. This was a long-lasting problem where I would want something a certain way, and sometimes I'd damage my things for it, you know? If it usually very associated with color, I'll probably make a little thing kind of going deeper into that, but anyways, I cut stuff off my dolls, I broke stuff off. I did cut off one of my doll's hair, I don't regret that, but this, yeah, this was something that I pulled off of my dolls, so. This, if I can even get it off, is another piece of Hot Topic jewelry that just happened to be ass. It broke off. This was part of a matching necklace that my boyfriend and I had, and this is his. But it broke off, never got fixed. I told him I'd fix it. I never did, but I will eventually. This is a bracelet with a bumblebee on it. It's pretty fire, but it broke, so it's in the broken jar. This is a bracelet that my grandma gave me. I used this when I was taking my clown pictures. All the little beads are in here, and they're just kind of all sitting in there, waiting for a better string, because this bracelet was quite old, so the rubber for the string had long weakened and it was going to break off eventually. And the last thing that is in here is this, which also went on one of my baby dolls, but the glue was old, it just popped off, so it's just some little flowers. Anywho, let's check what my battery is at. 6%. Well, that's enough time to do a little bit more yapping, so let's do it. My friend Norge came over today. We had a blast. Blast and a half, as I used to say sometimes. And we did henna. So I'll start off with a simpler one. These are just some doll joints. I love the way that doll joints kind of look. The ones on people's knees always look really cool. The ones on the hands always look really cool. So I have the little wrist joint. And the henna is still kind of in the... It's already dried, but it's... I'm keeping it on overnight so that, you know, it can really sink in there and, you know, do all it needs to do so that when I wash it off, it doesn't all freaking slip off. That's happened to me before. I hated it anyway. Not making the same mistake, so I'm letting this sit overnight. And I just put a little swirl in the middle just to add like a little detail in there. I think it looks cool, especially from afar. It does look like doll joints, and it'll be a little bit calmer when the, you know, top layer comes off. This is the detailed hand, and only like, a lot of it flaked off. This is a gesture that I did. Don't know if you can see him. I took some pictures of just, like, kind of like more close up on him, so, I was really proud. I did this one myself, but this part, my friend Norge helped me out with, so I just kind of added some extra details to certain parts, but they did like the little designs in the middle. They did this. I did this one, but they just, you know, they did some stuff. They gave me a Wi-Fi signal right here. We messed up a little bit on this part, but I don't think it's terribly noticeable. I tried doing little kind of like jester cuff like thingies, but it's not really that obvious just because everything kind of like forms together a bit. I did a moon right here because I love my moons with faces. A while back when I had blue hair, it kind of turned bluish green shortly after. I would wear this necklace a lot, which is one of my favorites. I made this with a Hobby Lobby charm and a Hobby Lobby chain, and it was the best $7 I've ever spent. And Yeah, it's just I don't know if they still have these in stores. The last few times that I went, I didn't see it anymore. But it was like part of the freaking mystical selection or whatever. Like they have different inside the jewelry charm sections, they have like God, I have like a lisp. In the jewelry charm sections, they have like different like themes for the jewelry. So there's like an explorer one where there's like freaking I don't know, compass charms or whatever, and then they have like a fairy tale one which has bootleg Disney stuff. Anyway, it's cool though. They really do make nice charms, and this was one that I just kind of had to have, and I wore it a lot when I had blue hair. Don't have blue hair anymore, but it still rocks, so I still wear it. And just to talk a little bit more about this, while I told you about the moon, I told you about the cuffs thing. My friend Norge, I kind of took inspiration from Norge's hand because they did their own henna, and I was like, that looks sick as hell. So I was like, do something similar for me, and that's what they did. So, yeah. I've been doing my henna for a little bit now, and it's been kind of cool because I think I've gotten some of my friends in the mood to do henna. So I've been seeing my other friends posting their henna, and that's just really, really cool. I actually first got my henna done after begging my friend Hani to do it, and you know, it's been a thing ever since. So uh, it's cool. Let's see what my battery's at. 5%. Well, I mean, it's going down slowly. So anyway, that was my porcelain jar